Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts. Let's do something really cool today. I went to a convention and I got these big sheets of rubber stamps. But the cool thing is that they stamp like a photograph. No kidding. So this is one that I actually have finished. Look at that. Is that not cool? I've stamped this on some Epson photo paper. I'm sure you could probably try it with glossy cardstock too, but the first thing you have to do is season your stamp. And I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit of the process of how I got my stamp to work. I've got sticky on the back of this already. I'm going to show you how I did that. And then you just put it on a clear block and you go ahead and do it. And seasoning just means to repeat the process. See how it turns out kind of cruddy in the beginning until you get a really nice print. So don't waste it on your photo paper, okay? Do it on like, this printer paper, and then once you've got a really nice print going on, then grab your photo paper. Now, these are specifically made for this. I don't know if you can use other stamps, but let's try it out. Okay, first thing we're going to do is cut out one of the stamps. Just being careful to go down the middle so you don't cut any of the ones off. Okay, and then a little bit on that side, and you see I've got it cut out. Pretty easy, right? Remove this out of the way, and then I'm going to show you how I made it sticky like this one. This is what I use. I use Aleene's Tack It Over and Over. It looks just like this. You don't need very much. Literally just a couple of dots will do ya. And then I take a little paintbrush with a little bit of water in it. Okay, just a little bit of water in there to smear it around. Make sure you get all the edges. That's probably even too wet, seriously. Let me get a wipe here. I always have baby wipes handy on the side, so you never know when you're gonna need one. And then I dry it off my brush pretty much, and I'm gonna go back over it and just take a little bit of that off. Just a little bit of that wet. See how it's kind of just a little bit milky white? That's how you want it. Once it's completely dry, you won't see that white anymore. Okay, so I'm going to set this off to the side. We're not going to use this one. We're going to let it dry. I'm going to use that for another project. You'll probably see it very soon. And then my block is almost not big enough, but it works. So I'm going to place that right in the middle of my block. And I'm going to show you how I got this great print. Okay, they recommend using a black dye ink, so I'm going to use Memento. That's what I have. It is a black dye ink. And I'm using kind of the twist and rub because I don't want any of these swishy kind of marks in there. I want to make sure that I get the whole thing covered completely in black. And then I'm going to go up and down. I don't want any lines across, so I'm trying to kind of, avoid that look. And that looks pretty good to me. It's pretty good coverage. See how everything looks really dark, really black. Okay, and instead of flipping it over and putting it straight down on my project, I have found that this one doesn't stamp real well straight down the middle. So I'm going to grab my photo paper and I'm going to flip it over on top. Just like that, and let it drop. And give it a press and it'll kind of stick there. Alright, and the next thing that I thought, I'm not getting a really great imprint. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my roller. Something you totally do not have to do. You can use your hands. But I'm just going to roll back and forth. You want to make sure that your paper is not slipping or sliding because you're going to get an uneven and really, not a good print at all. And I'm doing this over and over because I want to give time for that ink to just soak up into that paper so I get a really nice print. Okay, so if you don't have a roller, what you want to be doing is rubbing it really well with your fingers. Move my roller out of the way. Give it a nice even press down the center because I'm trying to avoid those lines and not having any big holes in the middle. And then I'm going to peel it up. And that's what I'm left with. Oh, did I show this to you upside down before? I might have. Anyway, this is the print that I had from before. Hello, we're here. Okay, and this is the print we have now. I can still see that there's some holes in it and there's a little bit of not quite solid black, but as the stamp itself gets seasoned and you use it more and more, you'll get a better and better print. But how cool is that? I really hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to link you to where I got that from, but I lost the card from convention. I'm going to try to dig it out, so if I do, it'll be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next video.